Oh, if only Wusa would help right now. If only going Wusa would help. Yeah, you guys are getting another video out of me tonight. Here it is, 10:30, and oh my gosh. First of all, this is an adult mom rant. It is not for the children. I'm putting it out there. I'm saying, my God, he just had a meltdown, had me running through the streets in my pajamas, chasing him. I had to pretend to have fallen to see if I can at least get him to want to help. He wasn't in the mood of that. So I had to utilize any and everything that it had taken to get him back home, which I have. And it's too much. Forgive me, God. Forgive me, God. It isn't too much, because the universe will hear and would put something in the way, and I don't want it. I just need for parents with special needs children or special need adults to understand you're not alone. This is beyond the energy levels. You gotta find another speed. There's no such thing as a 5-speed. You have to find another speed, another lane. You have to do whatever it takes, because without him in my life, I would have no life. And my children hate to hear me say that, but it's not just him. It's all my children. If they're not if God forbid, because I truly, truly believe that in the divine order of things, parents are not supposed to outlive children. And I would do any and everything it takes in order for me to be around, but more importantly, for them to be around. I don't know what set him off. He gets, he has a friend that he speaks with, and whenever they have a tiff, it becomes the most epic of battles. It isn't as if he can somehow rationalize it to see that it is not as monumental as he feels that it is. Autism is a different mechanism. It truly is. I sit back and I pray on it a great deal, not for a cure. I'm not that parent. I love my son for who he is and how God designed him, whether, like I said, whether it had been medication, something, parent error, sperm error, whatever the circumstances may have been. I sit back and I look at the divine order that he is who he is, and I love him for who he is. Even when he is raging and he's cursing me and he says how much he hates and despises me and that I'm worthless, I love him through that. And only a parent who has a special needs child that rages can understand what that feels like, because I equate that towards domestic violence, because it is domestic violence. And my heart bleeds for him. Not for me, because as much as it hurts me, I can sit back and I can put it in my head and mind as to what's going on. I don't have a clue. I really don't have a clue what's going on in his head and mind. But at least the normal part of me can sit back and just go, okay, peace be still in my heart. So I'm able to breathe and be there for him. It hurts me beyond compare that in his head, I can almost sometimes hear the little cog in his head wanting to make sense of whatever the noises are. And he cannot. And it hurts me because he hurts. The words, yeah, okay, my feelings get hurt. You want to sit back and you want to take it personally, but my baby is hurting. I don't care if anyone says, hey, he's 21, he's 6 foot, my baby is hurting. And as long as my baby hurts, I hurt. And I just, for the life of me, I have more good days than I have bad ones with him. It's just that when they're bad, they're epically bad. And I just look at this moment and I just I hope and pray that for whatever generation is behind me, for whatever parents may go through this, that they find strength in either finding someone to speak with. I thank you guys, whomever is on the other side watching this, sending prayers, thoughts, whatever. I thank God that you're there, because this heals me to be able to go back in for him. Because there were times that whenever he had these moments, all I can do is just lay in my bed and wallow in my own self-pity and doubt. That was all I had, because I had no answers. I still don't have answers, but at least now I can talk it out, talk it off my spirit, because I really, oh my God, I pray you guys would never ever have to be in your pajamas running in the street. I mean, I'm without a bra, and if you guys know me, 34 J's trying to run, that is not cute. I don't care how many. Pamela Anderson on Baywatch, yeah, you guys can sit there and go, oh, that looks cute. A 50 plus woman with them? No. They not sitting up there. They not trying to be perky. They sitting back going, you supposed to be in bed right now. They sitting back going, sorry, I digress. You got to find humor. If you don't find humor, you'll find sadness, or you find regret. I don't regret. I don't regret how my son is or how he gotten the way. I don't regret, because like I said, I have more good days than bad ones. Our good days are, he's so articulate. His good days make me very proud. I'm proud of all my children. I really am. But, to watch him struggle to be who he is, me going back in the house, I see right now I got to play the game, because I had to be hurt, because I got to sit back and let him know that your running out creates consequences. So for me to have been hurt, I have to create that. So he not necessarily feel guilty, because I would never ever put that on his soul or spirit, but for him to understand the choice was mine to have run after him, which I would do time and time again. but it was mainly to let him know that if he isn't careful, he could be the one that hurts. And at least I was able to get in a car and come out. We got to come up with something for our babies. We do. We just do. Our babies are now becoming adults, and we don't have answers. We don't have, oh, sorry, I'm in a parking lot, supermarket. We just got to come up with solutions somehow. We got to come up with something, because if we don't, we're going to have the next generation. Today's autistic young people are going to end up being tomorrow's homeless if we're not careful. They're going to be homeless because we don't have enough things set up for them. We don't have our legislatures and so on. They don't understand that we don't have enough caregivers. Caregivers are not really being paid a decent enough wage. Then you sit back and you don't have enough programs available. I'm not talking about housing. I'm talking about programs for parents who want to keep their kids at home and have just a respite or something. I mean, there are a few out there, but what do you do when you have a child that's combative enough that does not want this person in the household? Because what ends up happening is they will be at risk. And then once they're at risk, they look at your special as an at-risk individual for the public. I'm telling you guys, I'm going to do whatever it is in my power to make certain he is safe. I just had to get this off of my spirit, because if I don't get it off my spirit, it's going to eat me from the inside out. And between me fighting cancer, between me fighting heart ailments, between me fighting blood pressure, I'd be damned if I sit back and allow autism or whatever mental psychosis that I may develop, because I can't wish it away. This is just something that I had to get off my heart and my spirit. And I'm hoping someone who is going through it can find solace in knowing you're not alone. You're not alone. We're going to get through these moments. And if you have a young one who is, let's just say, preteen or haven't quite gotten into adult life, I'm not going to say consider yourself lucky if you haven't had these moments, but if God forbid, if you do have these moments, remember this talk. Remember that you can get through it. You will get through it. That all you can do is love your special. Let them know that whatever it is they're going through, it does not define who they are. That they will always have your love. That's all I need for my baby to know, is that mom will always love you. I'm hurting, but not off of the words. When I was younger, understanding what he was going through, or trying to come to grips and terms with it, it used to hurt me. But right now, I'm praying harder and harder. And this is why, sadly, There's going to be a king and queen for me. There is a king and queen. I'm going to keep throwing it out there. There's a king and queen for me. But they have to be hella strong to be able to have these moments and not take it personally, because I'm a handful by myself. But to have that man, and he is definitely part of the package. I will never, ever think with my southern regions and not with my heart. Oh, trust me. I'm going to drop a link tomorrow, because young lady, we're going to sit back and I'll go over a special device to help women who don't exactly have that significant other, to help them reach those little peaks of release. I'll talk to you guys about that tomorrow. But for right now, God bless you. Thumbs up, subscribe, tell a friend, pray for your girl, invest in me, invest in yourselves, whatever it takes for us to be able to rest our heads at night and to wake up tomorrow with a rested view on things. I'm gonna make it through. Don't worry about me. Just had to get it off my soul and spirit. So God bless you all. Beautiful dreams to us all. Beautiful dreams.